Scott, not often you get a chance for a second crack at a team these days. How exciting is this week been?
Yeah, no, it's been a great week of preparation so far. I guess the challenge this week is no two test matches are the same, and England are certainly going to be better, so that's where our focus has been on our group getting better to put in a performance that we're proud of.
Been a case of sitting down and just going through a few tweaks rather than trying to change everything again?
Yeah, I think the foundations of our game have been put in place, so it's just from last week, fine-tuning a few things and sharpening up a few others. So, yeah, after a good run today, we're ready to go.
How much of a stark reminder was last week of what Test rugby is all about?
Yeah, I think it was a great reminder actually of what Test match is about, like an arm wrestle, a battle, and a team that sort of hangs in there, and they certainly don't lie down. Contests in every dimension of the game, kick, breakdown, set piece, so tomorrow night will be nothing short of that again.
What was the biggest thing you learned about being captain from your first test as captain?
I guess honestly, I was just happy to get out there and play rugby. It was a big lead up, quite an intense camp, and then a first test week with a new coaching group that was sort of feeling out their way into a test week as well. So I guess less so the 80 minutes, it was more so navigating the week.
It's been 3 weeks now since the publicly sort of been announced in the role. Are you feeling more and more comfortable with it?
I don't think I'll ever feel comfortable in the role, naturally, and I think that's probably a good place to be within the week. The training week especially, it's firstly I've got to play well, I've got to lead by example, and that's up front, so that's sort of my focuses and will be my continued focus going forward.
There's been a bit of talk out there in camp about whether you guys have been looking to win with style. How much is that something that this team seems to be able to do?
I think test match rugby, there's different styles of play. In England, they force you into a pressure sort of game, so that's rush D, it's high balls, it's breakdown pressure, that's the battle, and I think sometimes they will take your game away from you, the expansive All Black game. So our challenge is to win the breakdown, get good ball, and hopefully we can play some of that All Black rugby.
A referee this weekend you're more familiar with? How much will that help, if I can use that word?
Yeah, Nick Berry, I think, used to him within Super Rugby, but I think like any ref, you can only influence them by playing clean, accurate. So that's sort of been our focus with not just Nick, with any refs here.
Scott, when England are going to be without George Furbank, how do you feel like that's going to influence their attacking options, and how are you guys expecting Freddie Stewart to step up?
Yeah, George Furbank, he certainly challenged our line from counter-attack, so I think Freddie would certainly do the same. He's potentially a little bit safer, potentially under the high ball, so that's a big strength of his game. So it's about us trying to win those contests, and hopefully he has a quiet night.
Just wonder, Scott, about the record of this place. Does that bring pressure or inspiration?
I think it's we touch on it briefly, and then we sort of get on with our job, and that's preparing for a test match. And whether we're in Forsyth Bar or Wellington or around any of the other stadiums, we love playing in front of our crowds. Eden Park's potentially just a little bit more special. Yeah.
Does it make you sort of feel like you grow playing here?
I think there's certainly a lot of history here, and the players certainly love playing here.
Scott,
got just with Finn Baxter set to make his first Test start. How do you feel he performed off the bench, making his debut against a team the level of the All Blacks? And how do you feel like he's going to step up for his first start?
Yeah, he was actually quite impressive coming on the park. Early introduction into the game, and he certainly held down the scrum and was pretty agile around the park. Good young talent, and he'll be excited to take his first start.